Man's journey from Stone Age to Space Age has been a long one, and it has been characterized into 5 major milestones which had a profound impact on the mankind ahead. First, the early Stone Age. It was the time when humans first started to make stone tools. The tools made by the early men were used readily for hunting, tearing skins, stitching, etc. The invention of these tools made the life of early man easy and opened doors for new inventions. Second, the invention of fire and wheel during the late Neolithic era also provided a boost to the early humans. Fire and the power it wields served as a major tool for advancement. It provided the man a source of warmth. It also provided the ability to the man of eating cooked meat which was earlier raw. The invention of wheel made transportation easy. Third, it was the beginning of the Iron Age. Iron Age gave man 2 major advancements. It made agriculture practice possible. Using tools made of iron, early men could practice agriculture. It also converted the man from hunter-gatherers to settled communities. Fourth, the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution gave rise to the sweeping increases in production capacity, and it affected all basic human needs including food production, medicine, housing, and clothing. Not only did society develop the ability to have more things faster, it made it possible to develop better things. Fifth, the 5th major milestone on the evolution of mankind is the beginning of Space Age, or what we call the modern world today. It was marked with the launch of Sputnik by USSR in 1950. The world rapidly advanced after the beginning of Space Age, opening boundaries for new inventions, creations, etc. The interconnected world that we live today was never to be imagined if the Space Age had not begun. Nature has changed in the way mankind has evolved since the beginning of the Stone Age till this Space Age. Early humans were entirely dependent on nature for their survival. Natural products and trees were used by them for a variety of purposes, but things changed since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. Vast areas of trees were cleared for the production of commercial crops, for the expansion of cities, and so on. The decline in the number of trees throughout the world caused major problems such as global warming to such an extent that the human race found their survival difficult. This was when the human realized that nature has to be preserved if they didn't want to end up like dinosaurs. Conservation programs were started and are still running, during which several hundred trees are planted for the sake of humanity. It all started with the nature nurturing us and ended up with us nurturing the nature. Early humans developed communication skills since the time they began hunting and gathering. Although there was no specific language, early men used sign languages. Then came the time when the first spoken language was evolved and short words or phrases were used to convey large messages. Now, let's enter the literature era, during which writers and poets from all around the world started wielding their pens, writing large poems and plays to convey simple and short messages. Moving ahead again, we see the world of today, which is referred as the Space Age. Texting has become mankind's favorite option to convey their feelings. We use emoticons nowadays, which are more or less a kind of sign language. So this topic raises several questions in our mind, one of them to be, are we really advancing, or are we moving back from where we started? Unanswered questions like these make this a debatable topic.